Hey guys, so who else agrees that January flew by and can you believe it, we're in February already? So today I'm going to be doing my January makeup discoveries and favorites video, and so what you see here may not be new in the market, but they were new to me and stuff that I'm currently loving. So the first item I want to mention is the Catrice Cosmetics 12 Hours Matte Mousse Makeup Foundation. And so this is a mousse foundation and it has got a whipped kind of texture and it is actually pretty interesting to use. This is like the first mousse foundation that I have used and I quite like it. I think it is rather fun to apply this. So I use my fingers to apply this and it feels very soft and whipped. This gives light to medium kind of coverage, so it's great for days where you do not want to like really pile your face with makeup, and it has very good oil control as well. So that is something that I really like about it, and it is so cheap and affordable. Unfortunately, it only comes in I think a handful of shades, but you do get 16 grams of products and it is a glass jar. So everything about it looks very good and it also feels and applies very nicely. It can spread a whole lot on your skin and it blends very easily. So I got a sample of the Anastasia Dipbrow Pomade from Sephora and I used like one of the shades. I'm not sure which shade it is, but I really liked the formula. It was so pigmented and a little bit went a long way, and it blends out very nicely, and yeah, and it lasts a long time as well. So I went ahead and bought the full size version, but you know, I have not even like gone through one of these squares, so this is going to last me a long time also. So this is not a new product and I'm sure you guys have tried it out already, but I just found it and I love it. Next we have a product from JCat's Beauty, and JCat actually makes some really good products, but they are so underrated and unhyped that no one really, you know, talks about them or cares about them, but they are actually very good. I do like their matte liquid lipsticks. They are one of my favorite liquid lipstick formulas out there. So comfortable and long wearing. So these are the Blinkle shimmer eyeshadows and they come in single compacts, but they are pretty thin. So they are great for storing or, you know, carrying along in your purse. So these are kind of like metallic foiled shimmer eyeshadows. Some are more glittery than others, but they are all very beautiful and pigmented. I usually use my fingers to apply metallic eyeshadows, but I do find that these pick up with a brush very well. So they do retail for I think $3 or $4 on their website, but I found them on Amazon and they were like $13 for a pack of 12 containing all the shades. And so that brings it to about $1 per pan, and that is very cheap and affordable. You do get 2.5 grams of product, which is the standard amount in like a 26mm pan of eyeshadow. So I think these are fantastic and they are a great addition to your collection. They have some nice neutral tones and some fun pops of color. So yeah, I really do recommend checking them out, and I will be linking the products that I mentioned in my description box below. This product received a lot of hype and attention in the beauty community last year. So this is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer and I finally picked it up, but I got the wrong shade. This is light bronzer, but I had wanted like the bronzer shade, but I got confused. So I still make it work for me and it like does show up a little bit on me. I am wearing it today, but I'm pretty sure you can't tell on camera because it is so subtle. I like it because it is very natural looking and it blends like a dream. I mean, in the pan it feels so soft and creamy and finely milled. I thought it was going to be a cream bronzer at first because that was how it felt in the pan, but then I pressed it and it was hard, so I knew it was powder. So I'm really intrigued by the formula, and I like using this as nose contours as well because it is very subtle, and you know, nose contouring can be a little bit difficult because you can go overboard with the intensity of the contour, but with this it is so easy to just like put it on the inner parts of your nose over here to contour it, and it works very well. Koreans do make some of the best finishing powders for oil control. So this is the Skin Food Peach Cotton Multi Finish Powder, and it doesn't exactly trump my favorite Innisfree No Sebum powder for oil controlling, but it does a pretty good job at oil control. It also really helps in minimizing your pores and smoothing everything out and setting your makeup in place. So I think this is a really nice powder, and it is also very cheap and affordable. It also smells like peaches, so I think it is a great dupe for the Too Faced peach powder. So that's it for makeup. I did not really try out a lot of new things, but I have also been trying to use up old stuff. So that is the reason why I do not have a lot of like discoveries and favorites. But now I want to talk about like a perfume that I have found or rediscovered. This is the Daisy Oh So Fresh Delight by Marc Jacobs, and the Delight version came out in like 2013 or something like that. It was one of the first Daisy perfumes that I had ever like tried out in store, and I really liked it, but at that point in time I did not really have the money to purchase it. So even though it was a limited edition, I could not get it because it was just out of my budget. So I am so glad to have been able to find it and purchase it, even though it's like a discontinued product. This one is my absolute favorite perfume from the Oh So Fresh Flanker line, and it smells very sweet, fruity and florally, and very yummy. So it also lasts a very long time on me. So I really like this perfume, and I wish they brought it back. Okay, this next item is something that I've been super obsessed with because I've been using it all the time, and this is the Fujifilm Instax Share SP2 printer. So what it does is that it prints Polaroids straight out of your phone, and you do not really need to carry a Polaroid camera around anymore in order to take Polaroids. I mean, the effects and the pictures that they produce are a little bit different, but if you need the convenience of like, you know, just snapping from your phone and printing a Polaroid out, I think the printer is a very good option. So these are just some Polaroids that I have taken and printed out from the printer using my phone. These are pictures that I've posted on Instagram before, and I thought, you know, they would be cute as Polaroids. So I have been having a lot of fun with this printer, printing out Polaroids. And I mean, if you want to like have more Polaroids in your collection or to use as home decor, I think this is a really good printer to have around. The only trouble that I have had is that the printer doesn't really print out pictures true to color as you see on your phone, because it does have a different coloring system in it. So the temperature of the photos that I take are usually too warm or too cool when they are printed out, and that is something that I've been struggling with to get the colors right. But otherwise, I highly recommend this to anyone who loves Polaroids, and I think you definitely need this in your life. So these are just some things that I've been super excited to share and talk about, and I'm definitely going to continue being obsessed with these items for a while because they are just so good. And I may do like dedicated video reviews on some of these items so that I can be more in-depth or show you guys more details about them. Do let me know which item you would like to see more of a review on in the comments below. And so I hope you guys found this video useful in trying out new products, and I'll see you guys soon in my next video. Bye bye!